Okay, good morning, people. Hello. I don't think I've ever introduced myself. My name is Rock. Hi, I'm Rock. I was named Rock. Stuff I was gonna talk about is that I'm really pretty confused right now. But I've decided that the way that I handle this kind of thing is just, or at least right now, is just continue to keep working, if you will. So, because I want to start connecting some dots and just doing my normal thing that I do with my time, because I can't really deal with trying to put it all together in a concise and clear way like so many other amazing YouTubers, video makers, internet showing people can do. And I have a nice piece of paper here, and I've got a bunch of paints, and I was going to paint on this wall here, this wall of boxes. But I wanted to do some more videos because that's what I've been doing. So I saw this in a video, research globe hoax. Do it. I just have a hard time figuring out how people can be so clear and concise and articulate in their presentation of the material that they have brought together. And I was going to use this piece of paper as a palette today so that I could use, so you make a palette, you use a paper as a palette, and then it becomes a piece in itself as well, possibly abstract, but there's a possibility of symbols and different things that arise as you use it. I don't really have a good setup here. I felt like this morning I was usually I just kind of go ad hoc at these videos, but today I was trying to like set up a thing here and it didn't really work out that well. But I do have some water here so I can do that, and then I've got my mug here, and I'll show you the mug. The ultimate question of life and the universe and everything, from that famous play, books, and movie. And what's the answer? You know, right? I give it to you. Right there. That's the answer. Why is that the answer? And I think that I've been trying to research, numbers, and good numbers and bad numbers, and numbers used in ways, and I've come to the conclusion that 4s and 2s and 2s and 4s are good numbers. 1's a good number. 3 might not be a good number. I think it's ludicrous to say that any number is a good or bad number and could be used to manipulate people. So let's just say all the numbers are fine. How about, let's just try that for a while. Let's just give it a shot. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. Got my Cool Bean shirt on. What I was going to do here, because I had this thought today from watching stuff, I have some stuff here to sort through that you can't see, unfortunately. Let's see, let's put this over here. And let's just push this down here a little so we can get a little view of what we got down here, so we can kind of dump this stuff down here. I need like another, here's a funny pin from way back. These people, everybody's got an idea. That's a funny pin. Here's a silly pin. Let's see, I got a bunch of pins in here. Here's a military patch. These are the things that I collect. Here's a cool thing. I've got a bunch of these. Keep PA beautiful, but only in 91. We may not keep it as beautiful now. So, but in 91, somebody wanted to keep it beautiful. What else do I have here? Ubiquitous symbol. I believe in that we can be peaceful, and war seems atrocious. Anyway, I mean, I have ideas and what things are and all that, but I don't know. I mean, who knows? But I got into this sort of odd argument with Christine this morning, and here's an old pin. So I'm feeling kind of unsettled, but I wanted to talk about some things. I drink milk and eat butter. I don't drink a lot of milk anymore, but I do eat some butter still. And I'm not sure, I don't know. I think it's probably a bad idea. And it's really affecting my karma. Maybe, if karma's a thing, if we believe karma is a thing, then it might very well be doing that. What else we got? There's so many pins. Objects collected. But I wanted to talk about some things before I got into any of this. My name is Rock. And I wanted to talk about some, I feel like I've been watching a lot of people, specifically on YouTube, and it's hard to deal because these people will become my friends, in a way, and do I make comments? Not too many. Once in a while I'll make a comment. Do I actually even message back and forth with any of these people? Not really. Not too much. But they feel like they're my friends. They're telling me things. They're telling me about their life, their ideas, and I tend to buy into that. I mean, I think I've done this all my life with television shows. You watch, take for example, the Brady Bunch or something like that, and you think, oh, you know, like Peter's about my age, so he could be my buddy, and you think, oh, you know, but you don't know. I don't know him at all. All I know is from what I've seen on TV, and I've never met the person. I don't even know his name, his real name right offhand. Or any of these shows, like The Office. We watch The Office like incessantly, so you feel like you know these people, but they're characters in a show. They're not real people. And so I think, you know, I gotta come to the conclusion that these people, the different people on YouTube are not real people. Even though I have been arguing that as a thing, like these are real people with ideas and they're not the mass media, but are they? So, you know, like you look at these different people, like Cumby. He's got an interesting show there that he puts up his video, and then he takes it down in a day or two, and he has only one video usually up at any given time, but he has a bunch of videos on there that I guess he puts in private. So because if you've watched the video and it's in your history, then you can go back to it, and if you wanted to watch it again. But he just talks. He sits there and talks, and you think, well, this is a real guy. He's on his way to work usually, and from this round of this particular round, and what I mean by that is I think back in about 2014 or 2000 before, maybe 2012 or so, like I started getting into this idea about the Earth being a flat plane instead of a ball spinning globe thing. And I was going to talk about my history with, it's easy to say, like he said, flat Earth, and what is it about it? I'll tell you. That I think I got into this idea way back when I was about 5 years old, and I wanted to tell this quick story about how my mother took me to the local church, and it was, she said, nursery school, here you are, and go to nursery school. So I get put in a classroom with some other kids. I'm having a hard time whether I can even remembering this correctly, but this is how I remember it. And I'm in there, and they are reading us some books, and then it somehow turns to the globe, and that's where we live. And you think, I've not been taught, no one's told me this, or whatever, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? Don't know if I said anything at the time, but then they bring out this this ball that's on an axis. I didn't know any of this, whatever, it was a ball, right? And it's sitting there, and you can spin it around, and this is where we live. And you spin it around, and you spin it, and and you come to North America, and they say, this is where we live, on here, and it's like, and you're like, what? What are you and but I was shy then, maybe. I know I was shy when I was in school. Often I didn't say a lot. I'm not sure if that happened because of this event, partly, or because of many other factors. But anyhow, I don't think I said much. But and so then the class ended, and we went outside, and we were on the stone steps out there, and my mom was there. She'd come to pick me up, and she was talking with the other parents, and mostly mothers, I believe, and the teachers, or the teacher was out there, I think, and whatever, they were talking, and my mom gave me a Super Ball, and I thought, and this came into my head, because they said we were spinning around, and I thought, okay, well, then if I bounce this ball straight up into the air, if I can do that, and I had some experience at this point, so I thought I could do something like that. Whether I could or couldn't, that's beside the point, kind of. I mean, it's whatever. But anyhow, at the time, I thought if I can throw this and bounce it up really high up in the air, which I had done, then if I do it straight, then since the Earth is spinning, then the ball should end up, over here or whatever, way over wherever. And that didn't seem to work. That didn't seem to happen. And I remember sitting out on my porch where I grew up and doing that often. I'd be out there bouncing this ball up in the air and thinking, is this really where we live? What they're saying here? Some time goes by, and then it's not like necessarily obsessive that they're talking about this, but you see it on TV, and you just keep seeing it, and you see it, and you start to think, well, I guess this is how it really is. I mean, why would they lie? Why would they lie? Well, there's a lot of reasons why they would lie. Besides money, as has been pointed out by many of these people, control, maybe. I mean, if it's true, I don't know where to go with this. I mean, I feel like watching these different guys, Owen Benjamin and That's why I brought this thing out, because I had this pin that I was going to put on, because, I mean, I can't seem to find it. Here's an interesting pin. May have some significance. That's another thing about this, endeavor, is as I go through these different things, somehow they might relate, and I can see how they relate at a later date. Anyhow, I got all these pins, and I had this one pin, and I had been looking for. You're a VIP. You're a VIP visitor in Pennsylvania. Oh, I thought I was a very important person. I guess not. Anyway, what else? Hell no, we won't go. Hell no, we won't go. What's all that? Is this stuff gonna come together? But I'm definitely in the... And here's the pin I was looking for. I love Jews. I know some Jews. A couple, maybe, at least one I'm thinking of, and I love Jews. Is that, I mean, are really having a hard time with this whole thing. I mean, is it really the all Jews are bad kind of thing? No, I don't believe that. I can't believe that. I have a really hard time with this one. It's like they're all in on the conspiracy. They're all in on the hoax, and the flat Earth, the global Earth hoax. They're all, and it's all them. I don't think so, buddy. People. I don't really want to name any more names, so I'm not going to go into this. But somebody's going to win. Is it going to be you? Who wins? What's that green thing on there? That's coming from the camera. Why does the camera have a green light? I guess that's to tell you that it's on. So it is. Look, oh, I got a Pope pin. Ooh, that's the Pope. I got the Pope pin. Remember Pope John Paul II? 1979, apparently he was here to greet the people. So we've got the Pope and Jews. They're all in on it, and the rest of us are left out. This is a funny pin. Ha ha. Alright. Anyway. Stuff. All this stuff feels like it's gonna somehow come together. Todd Rundgren. I saw this tour. Great. Let's see what else. What else is in here? Here's an old Bowie pin. It's not too old, but there he is. Why has he got his hand over there like that? Space Oddity. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Now, wouldn't he already had to have his helmet on? Alright, yep, all this stuff is gonna add up. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Yoko. I do believe in yes. Alright, and stuff like this. I really don't believe in more. I really think we could do better. I really seriously think that we could do better. And that's why this stuff is really starting to make sense and come together. Like, I mean, it's hard. I don't want to put this in here because it looks like, you know, skulls and doubles, and it frightens me, but it's a pin. Don't even know how I ended up with this Harley Davidson pin. Like, where does this stuff come from? Ooh, here's... Don't... What does it say? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Don't waste time reading buttons. Funny stuff. Funny. Here's an old one. Keep on moving. NFO grain. Oh boy. Research that. Research it. Don't listen to anything that these people say. Don't take what they say and say, that's how it is. Research it. Make sure that you realize I've done some research. And it's a nice calm day outside. Really. I got the window open here so I can get some nice light in here. But let's see. All these pins and noise. All these pins and noise. You can make noise with the pins. Here's one. God made the Irish #1. And there's some mushrooms there and some clover leaves. 3 leaves. Another Bowie. Weird how he came about. So much here. What's this? Christmas on the River. Demopolis, Alabama. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of nails in here. They gotta be separated, so I could do this. Do DIY. Anyway, ooh, here's a cool pin here. I should have dropped that back off because they reuse these. But I wonder how long, because they probably can't use this one forever. Anyway, but 125 years of the Met. I like art. I like to make art. I like to view art. I like art. That's my thing. I do like punk on some level. This is a really cool punk pin. Check that out. And I don't know why I got so many of these Bowies. And there's another Bowie. Weird. And one of my other favorite bands. I have 1,000 favorite bands. 10,000 favorite bands. 20,000, 50,000. So many favorite bands. But this is what I was going to talk about, how I feel depressed. And so some of the YouTubers, I think it was Eric Dubay, who said that get into the activism and then you'll feel less depressed, or you won't even notice it, or whatever, you know. I'm completely paraphrasing, but he definitely said get into it. And so this is how I'm trying to do it. Just the best I can do, as I'm trying to put these pieces together still. Joy Division. J-O-Y. That's weird. J-O-Y Division. Okay, what's up with that? Here's a real old pin of some sort. Oh, this is my mother. I'm gonna do another bit of her diary, her trip to California and out west. But she went to George School, which is over here in Newtown. Oh yeah. All right. What's this? I can't even see this, so let's see if I can get this in here close enough so we can read it. Remove thy foot from evil. That is a good one. Look at that. I can't even tell what you have going on here. My eyesight has not been the best lately. I gotta look at this closer. I can't even see that. That's insane. I do not know what's going on there. That's very interesting. This could be a long one, people. This could be one of the long ones. Here's a cool one. What's it say here? Get on the sunny side. Sunny honey. Nice pin. Who can it be now? Ooh, look at this. Bucks County Blues Society. That's kind of cool. Look at that. Alright, I like this stuff. I did take the Pepsi challenge once. And I was like, I know, this is Coke. I know it, because this is Coke, and I like Coke. And then there was times when I liked Pepsi. Pepsi, Coke, Pepsi, Coke, Pepsi, Coke. Like RC. Don't we all? Or like some really a good bar Coke. Yeah, nice. The Coke and or Pepsi I drink today from fast food restaurants and so forth, just not that good. So a lot of stuff here. I'm just gonna put this stuff back. See if there's anything. Da da da. Kiss me, I'm Polish. Kiss me, I'm Polish. I always thought this was a really strange thing. Like you wear this around at like a festival or something. At a festival. I don't really do voices, but you wear this at a festival, and then what? Everybody comes around and kisses you. Sounds like a breeding ground or something. I don't know where these ideas come from. I love bugs. Don't we all? Here's a cool pin. Somebody, I even myself, is pretty much shocked that I'm throwing these beautiful pins back. I'm no angel. I feel like this is some people, you know. Here's an interesting military. Military patch. Here's another. Here's another museum, art museum. And this is, I don't know what that is, but if you think about it, random baseball player pins. Let's put this stuff back in here. What's this say? Man, my eyes are a mess. I haven't been feeling too good over the last while. Gold Club, KYC. I don't know what that is, but see, this can match up with some other things. Here's a cool little tiny pin, and it's got some writing on there. And what does it say? I'm using the lower quality, and so I guess that's why I can't really see this, and I don't even know if I could read this. I think I'd have to get a magnifying glass, which I do have. Oh, here's Niagara Falls. I've been to Niagara Falls, not Canada. I've been to the U.S. side of Niagara Falls. Spectacular place. And some pins. There's all this stuff. What's in this box? I've been trying to get rid of, what are we up here, 28 minutes? 28 minutes of this? But I mean, it moves on. Look at this, These kind of marks here remind me of Alice Cooper or something. You just paint a little drop of water there. Cut my hair yesterday. I just cut it. 28 minutes of this, huh? Here's a funny pin. The Humpty Dumpty Club. What are they gonna pick? Hooters. It's a band. Happy holidays from the Hooters. All you zombies, hide your faces. All you people in the streets, all you sitting in high places. They're all gonna fall on you. Love that. What is up with this? This has got some symbology on it. World's greatest wolf. Where does this stuff come from? Where does it all come from? Where does it come from? What do we have here? This is messed up. I didn't know I was going to get into this. What does this say? War chest. What does that say? I cannot read this. What does this say right here? I helped. War chest. Okay. Whew, there's another small one. This stuff's amazing. What is all this stuff? And where does it come from? It says Crusaders. Me. Modern Myth Crusaders. That's got something there. Whew. I don't know about this stuff. This is amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Here's an ad. I don't really like doing ads, but can't get away from it sometimes. It's a nice pin. I like 8 o'clock coffee. I like chock full of nuts. A little better. But you don't really get that anymore. Here's a 5-star there. 10 different sides. CP. I think. What is that? I don't know. Oh boy, here's a bush pin from '88. The evil man, they say. I don't know really. I didn't. Oh, what's this pin? Rockefeller Center. What is on that? What is on that? No wonder this takes so long. It's a big pyramid, a big triangle, and it's not really coming in too good. And what is that? That must be the building. Yep, it must be the building. Holiday bathing, 58 pavilion. Old pin. They had pins back then, and apparently sometimes nobody had any towels. The towel was invented in the 1500s or whatever, but those pictures, no towels. Right in Barnabas Nagy. Right in, I don't know, is it right in that guy? Yeah, that's gonna work. Oh, so much to say. Look at this old pin here. It's got Franklin Roosevelt on it, and what does it say? This is a gallant leader. A gallant leader. All these things. All these places taking shape. I wish I seen no food. Save your energy. What's it say? Penn State exhibit. Save your energy. Save your energy. Well, I do believe in saving. Some agree for some reason. Other people don't agree. Here's Pete Townsend. What is up with that? There's a documentary on Netflix about Disney and Mary Poppins, I think it is. So I don't know what's up with this. That's funny. Alright. Oh, this takes... Oh, that was a nice one. Oh, I don't know. Very small. So I don't know if you're going to get this, but that looks like a nice old pin. And what does it have here? What is going on here? Not sure if you can read anything on there. Nice. Oh, here's an old Nixon pin. Moon landings all happened while Nixon was in office. Look it up. Research. There's something to it. Do your research. Do the research. Here's a pin of the band X. More fun in the new world. I have never really gotten into this band, but people say a lot of great things, but you got a lot of stars on here or something. Stars don't usually accumulate at that size. Another favorite band. Here's an odd little smiley face pin. You never know how long you're going to have this stuff, so might as well show it to the world now, because it may come in handy later. What is going on here? 3 lines. Junior fire marshal. Dirty name. What's this say? This is a political pin. I don't know. Just look kind of nice. Sunflower. What's this? What is this? I know you want to see all of these, but I don't know if I'm going to show them all because it's just a lot, and maybe we'll do this again someday. Maybe that's an actually really good idea. Do this again someday and see if it changes, because these are a lot of pins. I don't know where they came from. Indians of all tribes, Indian land, Alcatraz, liberated. November 20th, 1969. That is interesting. I had to show that. I'm particular. And this could go on for a while. I didn't really get to the painting, did I? There's a cool guitar. Another smile. Hey, smile for the camera. This was one of my favorite slogans when I was a big sports fan, which I have to tell you, I was a big sports fan. Obsessed with it almost at one time. Saw the Phillies. Yes, we can. Phillies. Yes, you can. And Tasty Cake, which is still around. But that pin there has been scratched up. It's an old one. Nice one. One of my all-time favorite bands of all time, Pink Floyd. And my favorite person in Pink Floyd is Syd Barrett. Man, you probably all know that. Actually, you don't know anything of this, because I get no viewers, which was another thing I really wanted to talk about here. Was that I have 0 viewers, as far as I can tell. I mean, when I do get a view, chances are it's me opening up the video to check it out or whatever, I think. So I think there might be some people out there that are aware of my work, but they're few and far between, and they aren't really, I need to show this without, Todd is not God, but they like to say that. Todd is God, right? Because it rhymes. It's like, Clapton is God. That didn't rhyme. So, Todd, who probably plays as well in ways, we all play our own way and all in different ways and very well we play. It's going to be a nice long video. What do we have here? This is why this video is going to be going on. This is a junior member of the National Audubon Society. And there's an eagle. We've been seeing some eagles around here lately. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing stuff. You get to experience this stuff. There's got to be some meaning behind that. Safety First League. What happened to this pin? Looks like there was something else either on here or whatever, but gone. Here's a horse and buggy pin. Put this out of the way. There's going to be some junk left on the table, which I could make a collage with. Kinks. Yes, I like the 60s and 70s and 80s music. All the music. All the music. Some more sports pins, and I can show these different sports guys, even though they may relate in some really good way. Here's an old, messed up pin. I don't know what's going on here. What does that say? No. Third term, that's for sure. That's for sure. What's this? Look at that guy. Da, 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 da. They are gonna go to town with this one. If I could get out this stuff that look at this one. What's up with that? Solutions for the Future, Chemistry. And we've got 4 stars. 5 pointed stars. That's a hard one to draw for me. I mean, I've been trying to master that for a long time. All this stuff. There's a lady walking down the street. Very interesting. Wow, she could have saw that. What's this? I don't know. This is a band, I guess. Gee, I hope I don't get flagged for nudity from this pin that I didn't even know. I don't even know what's that. What's this one say? My take-home pay won't even take me home. So this person doesn't even make enough to get home. I mean, that's crazy. Should make a living wage, people. But this whole system is so screwed up, apparently, that I don't even know how to go about thinking about it. It just feels so confusing. This thing has a newspaper article portion of an article, and it tells you Russian revolutionary Vladimir Lenin died at the age of 54. Lenin pin. I don't know where this stuff comes from. everything keeps going away. We're at 45 minutes. We're definitely going over an hour on this lame video. No one's watching. No one's going to watch this video. So I can do whatever I want. I can do what I need to do with my time. And these are all ones I already put up there. I'm going to put it all back in this container. Because otherwise it'll just be a massive mess. This is cool because these guys are peeing on this monolith. What is up with that, right? That Who. And I recall that we went and saw the Who in about 1980 or so, 81 maybe. And all the kids were over on a big wall peeing. And so it's funny, right? Yep, actually happened. But it wasn't a monolith like that. But interesting nonetheless. Oh, that was a good pin. That was a fun pin there. Just, what would have happened? What would have happened? What's the story there? Alright. More of this stuff. More. Let's just put all this stuff in here. My favorite baseball player until I saw him smoking a cigarette in the dugout. Maybe it was a hoax. Anyway, the poor guy cried on Howard Stern, or Howard Stern took his crying. And I mean, who can blame the guy? He loved baseball, and he had to retire. They made him retire, and he didn't like it. Poor guy. Howard Stern makes fun of him. Oh, Howard, you're such a great guy. People make fun of you and your masturbation. Anyway, you are a funny guy. Such a funny guy. All these funny guys. All these funny guys making videos. And I'm making videos. And I'm a real person. Or am I? Who knows? I might not be a real person. Alright, so this is kind of nice sound effects. Sound effects. I figured if I practice this, I'd get better at it, but I don't seem to get, that much better at it. So, I'll just keep going until I have a chance to get really good at it. And so, all this little bit of degree, which you can't, degree, you have a degree in debris? I got my degree in debris collection. So you collect all these little pieces. This might make a nice work. Take all this stuff, throw it on something, and then glue it together, and you'll have a work. And there's a work right there. It's just a work. And I'm going to end with this Autobahn pin for the pins. I don't know if I'm going to end this video yet. Because why not just keep going? Why not? I wanted to keep going with this stuff. Nine years on YouTube, and I have 12 subscribers, and I doubt that they are even real people. Maybe a few are. I think I've already discussed this, but 12 subscribers, and no one seems to care. I have few real friends. That's actually what I wrote. Actual friends, and I lose them from time to time. I've had some close friends over the years, but only a select few, and they disappear. Some of them. And I wanted to talk about the calm, clear day with the birds tweeting out there earlier, and that was really beautiful, and it makes you wonder how we could be spinning so fast all at the same time. Yes, this is a flat earth video. Flat earth, flat earth, flat earth. Anyway, that's 3 times you said that. How I came to believe in it. So go back to that story about the Super Bowl, and then a few years later, I was in like grade school, and we're talking about this kind of stuff at school again. So then we get out to the farm out there, and I think I either told this before, or at least I wrote it down, but you shoot the arrow straight up in the air and it comes out in a different area, and it doesn't fly way over there, which is, if it's going so fast, then it should, you think. But they claim it has something to do with how the atmosphere sticks with the planet. But if you look at the clouds, they seem to be independent. Right? So how is that possible? Like, the clouds are independent within the sphere of some kind of a bubble or dome, maybe? Think about it, people. Let's think about this for a second. Let's just sit and think about it instead of just taking their word for it. I don't do that. There's Doylestown up here at the top. Up here. That's where we live here. And I wanted to do some painting. And I want to paint out some of this stuff a little better. What color should we use? What color should we use? I buy these paints at the thrift stores. And here's like, these seem pretty full. This was $1. Usually you pay $1 for these singularly if you get it at any of the craft stores. But I don't really buy them there, so because I figure I can get them in another place, so then rip that bag apart, take out these colors. I don't know what this looks interesting. This is all dried up. That's dried up. That's okay. I can pop that out of there and put it on a collage, put it on another piece, make pieces. The guy I know on, not really, but he's a Facebook friend, Abby Free, I think his name is. I don't know what his real name is, but he has been making some really amazing pieces with this kind of stuff. I'm really glad that people are doing that. I'm doing it myself, and I've been working on projects, so I'll put that in there and keep that for later. But these here, this one never been opened. This one's been opened, I guess. But anyhow, you can't really get into this. Pour out a little of that. You can't see what I'm doing. See that? That's interesting. I wish you could see this. But you can't, because I don't have this set up very well. Let's see if we can get it down here. You can see a little bit of it. I could just drip some of this glue on there. You see any of that? Nope, can't see that happening. Oh, cool. Yeah, that was good. Alright, we'll just smear that on there. Take our brush. Move this around a little. Just want to take some of this stuff out. And the cool thing about this is this box can be used later. But we gotta get rid of some of this stuff here. What's that? What are we making here? What is going on here? Let's just check this out. Let's use some of this white right there. Let's get rid of some of this. Definitely, I'm glad I got into this painting. The cat is checking it out. She just came by to see what's happening. She's like, what are you doing? What are you doing there? I'm just kind of painting this all around. Unfortunately, you can't really see that. She wants to play. Cat does. This is definitely something I wanted to take out. Can you see that? Back it up. We're getting near an hour. Yep, we can see that. Good, good, good. Let's take some of this. Blot this out. Get rid of that. Rid of all this stuff. Get the flip-flop wines over here. I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, no, this is kind of pretty. I'm going to just leave it there for now. It's kind of pretty, so let's leave that there. More of this skinny pop. Let's get rid of the skinny pop box. Skinny pop box. Skinny pop, oh skinny, 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 skinny pop. Da 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 da, la 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 da da la la la. Just simple stuff like that. Now let's just you can see this? Yeah. Let's work on this. It's like you're not doing anything really. Are you really just doing anything? We're just making this painting. I'd like to put this on here. Look at it like that. Shove it up there. See what happens. And we put this in the water. Put that in there. We're getting close. I'm trying to do an hour. Maybe I'll just do 57 minutes. Something. Anything else? Anything else we want to do here today? Is this worth your time? What else was I thinking about when I was writing in here? Because this seemed like some interesting stuff. I am a shill. I was thinking sometimes one can't help but be a shill. I'm a shill for the system. How do you become not a shill? I was trying to figure this out. Oh, there it is. I get those burps a lot. Hyper ethnocentric tribalism, or I guess that's what it is, or travelism, I thought it was, maybe, I'm not sure. And are there good Jews? I love Jews. There was a video called Are There Good Jews? And it said, this video can't be played here, but you can still watch it on YouTube. Try again, I'm saying, because that's what happened. You try it again, and then it says, click the I understand button. So I clicked it, watched it, and having a really hard time with that one, people. Really having a hard time with that. So this whole thing is really difficult. I don't know if I got anywhere with this, but I hope so. So I'm gonna end this video. My name's Rock. Thanks for watching. I know no one's watching, but thanks. If you are watching, I don't really want to request anything, but I don't want to say that you shouldn't. If you want to subscribe, do it. I don't really want to get into that because I never really asked people to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If you don't, kind of thing. Richie from Boston says. I like that too. The cat's over there wondering what the heck I'm doing. Who are you talking to? I'm not talking to anybody. Kitty kitty. Kitty kitty. She gives me the little eyes. She gives me the eyes. Come here, kitty kitty. Alright, so I'm going to stop this at about like exactly 1 hour since we're about there. So here we go.